Hello friends, we are going to continue the next part of second topic, that's placenta. As a placenta, it's a temporary organ formed in eutherian mammals. It is only organ in animals form of the tissues which is derived from the two different individuals. The first individual it says as the fetus and the second it says as the mother. The fully formed placenta is somewhat a disc-shaped structure. You can see here. It's a disc-shaped structure. It's near about the 4 centimeter thickness, 80 centimeter in diameter, and near about the 600 to 800 grams in weight. The fetal surface is a smooth. So this surface is a smooth because there is a presence of the placenta, and there is a presence of a cord, and that cord is called as the umbilic cord, and this umbilic cord it is attached to the center of placenta. It brings the fetal and the maternal blood close enough to permit the exchange of material between them. So as there is a presence of this umbilic cord, and due to this there is the exchange of the material between the fetus and the maternal blood. This is the important phenomena which is worked out by this cord, that's the umbilic cord. Afterward we see the structure of placenta. So what's a placenta? This human placenta, it's a chorionic forms of placenta. A large number of branching villi forms the vascular chorion. These penetrate the chorionic pits. The crypts forms in the uterine wall. The chorion become very thick, highly vascular to receive the villi. So you can see here there is a presence of the many branching villi. This branching villi which is formed from the vascular chorion penetrates the chorionic peak, forms the uterine wall. The chorion become very thick, highly vascular to receive the villi. This placenta it is defined as it is the establish the connections established between the fetal membrane and the uterine wall. In between the fetal membrane and uterine wall there is a form of the connection which is established, and that connection it says as the placenta. Means it's a very important phenomena which is formed in between the fetus and the maternal region, that's the uterine wall. The placenta is fully formed by the end of the third month, and it is lasts throughout the pregnancy, means near about the 9 months. This placenta is remain as it is. When it is completely developed, when this placenta is completely developed, its a color is somewhat a reddish brown, and its shape is a disc shaped structure. It is function as to provide the nutrition, respiratory as well as the excretory organ of the fetus. It's a very important phenomena, all these functions which is performed by the placenta. The maternal and the fetal blood are not in direct contact in the presence of placenta. Why it's not in direct contact to the placenta? Why this blood, that's the maternal and the fetal blood, it is not in direct contact because there is a presence of most important point, that is the says as the placenta. So this blood it is not in direct contact, but there is some reason behind it. What's the reason? Because both are incompatible. Means if the mother blood is a A blood group and this fetus blood group is a B blood group, so it is not in direct contact. Both are incompatible. As a maternal blood pressure is too high, and the third most important is that is there must be checked the passage of the harmful material into the fetal blood. Sometimes if the diabetes mother is here, this disorders may transfer through the fetus. So this blood it is not in direct contact, that is the maternal and the fetal blood it is not in direct contact, that is there is a presence of the most important way, that says as the placenta. So you can see here there is a presence of the many numbers of the villi. This one is a umbilic cord which is present, and this umbilic cord, it is connect the maternal blood and the fetal blood. The next one is the chorionic villi and the uterine tissues are interdigited to form the placenta. So this structure it says as the placenta. The placenta is a structural and the functional unit of the embryo and the maternal blood. It's a very important phenomenon. It's a structural and the functional unit because both the fetus and the maternal blood, it is not in direct contact because there is a presence of this placenta. The next one is after the implantation, the finger-like projection, that is a chorionic villi, appears on the trophoblast. They are usually surrounded by the uterine tissue and the maternal blood. Afterward, we see the functions of the placenta. The first most important functions which is work out, it acts as a barrier between the fetus and the mother. Second, it supplies the oxygen, nutrients from mother to the fetus. Remove the carbon dioxide and the excretory waste from the fetus. It is act as an endocrine gland. It secretes the human chronic gonadotropic hormone, human placental lactogen hormone, estrogen hormone, progesterone hormone, and the relaxin hormone. That is this hormone, it plays a very important role in the pregnancy period. That is the relaxin. It's also secreted by the ovary. The next part we see, that's a cord blood banking. The cord blood means what? That's the umbilic cord blood. Is the blood that remain in the umbilic cord. umbilic cord के अंदर जो blood होता है उस blood को क्या बोला जाता है? उसको बोला जाता है cord blood. And the placenta, that's the umbilic cord and the placenta. The post delivery importance of the cord blood. The cord blood rich in stem cell. There is a presence of the very large number of the stem cell that can transfer into all sort of blood cell. They can be used to treat the diseases that harms the blood and the immune system. For example, leukemia, that's a blood cancer, certain cancer, sickle cell anemia, some metabolic disorders. The next phenomena we see, that's a cord blood banking, is a process of collecting the cord blood extraction and the cryogenically preserving for its stem cell and other cell of the immune system for the further potential in the medical use. As these stem cell are the undifferentiated somatic cell. What's a stem cell? The stem cell, it's a very important role here. These stem cell are the undifferentiated somatic cell of a multicellular organism. They are capable of giving rise to the many more cell of the same type. They can also be differentiated into the other type of cell. This stem cell, it is isolated from the bone marrow cell, from the blood stem cell, cord cell, umbilic cord. From the umbilic cord, this stem cell is isolated. And this stem cell, it is used to treat the various diseases like the Parkinson diseases, Alzheimer's diseases, diabetes diseases, leukemia and arthritis. For all these diseases, this stem cell which is used as this cord blood, which is contains a rich amount of the stem cell, and this stem cell, it is used for increasing the immune system. Hope so you understood it. Thanks for watching my video. Stay tuned to my channel. Thank you.